Good evening and welcome to this edition of Sell Your Own Product on Amazon for Lifestyle and Income, with the emphasis on the lifestyle. That's what we talk about. We talk about the private label lifestyle, how you want to get those products sent into Amazon, not have to come to your place, not have to bag them, not have to label them and all that. That's the private label lifestyle. It's doing it your way. So with that being said, what we're talking about tonight is we're talking about the tool called Jungle Scout. And I don't know how many of you are familiar with it. He's been on a few shows around. A person by the name of Greg Mercer, who is a Amazon private label entrepreneur himself, has built a very successful business, but he's also got a product called Jungle Scout. And Jungle Scout, let me tell you, is one of those tools that will save you a ton of time when you're doing your private label research, because you're looking at products on Amazon, and this takes those products and tears them apart and brings them down into bite-sized chunks so you can analyze them. You can decide which you want to go with, or because it tells you the rank, it tells you the one thing I like about it, it tells you the estimated volume and the estimated dollar volume and estimated sales volume, which is really nice. But I guess I should explain here what all this stuff is right here. This is usually you don't see because that's up out of the way and that, but that's my spit card for the microphone, or we want to call it. And these things right here, I've got this set up because the microphone's right here. And the reason is, I got to tell you, I made a fairly big mistake when I planned this. I got excited and I did an article for the my website, and did an article to send out and everything like that on Jungle Scout, because I was really impressed. And usually I'm not impressed with tools at all. They're just something that you can use, but this one here really saves time and all that. But with that being said, I decided, so I got it last week, and I thought, man, I had it last week when we were talking about it, but I hadn't had a chance to try it or anything like that. So I did try it that next Friday, and man, I fell in love with it. It just made so much difference. It just saves so much time and everything like that. So I thought, well, that would just be natural to tell you guys about it on the next broadcast and that. So what can I tell you? I did. I scheduled it all up on the Google Hangout and sent out all the promos about it and everything else, and was all set and had everything all set to go and everything. And then this morning, I'm laying in bed before I got up, and I'm thinking, oh, wow. This is bad. Let me tell you something about Google Hangouts. Google Hangouts are great. I love them dearly, but there's one thing you can't do on a Google Hangout, and that's use anything with a pop-up. You can use the thing with a pop-up, but the thing of it is the camera somehow, I don't quite understand it. I'm not real techie, as you could probably tell. But on a Google Hangout, you can't, this pop-up won't show. In other words, I can have it, it'll come up and I can tell you about it or something like that, but it doesn't show. Well, the thing about Jungle Scout is the Jungle Scout, the results come up in a pop-up. So if I'd go over and I'd show you mine, I've got it on my computer and everything like that. And I use it all the time, but it comes up in a pop-up. It can't, you won't be able to see it. And that's exactly the same way with worldwide brands. I've tried to do a few things like that, and that's the reason I haven't shown you worldwide brands, is because it's a pop-up too. So I'm thinking, and I've already got the announcement all set up for tonight. I can't really change it because people are coming and signed up to to come and visit, to be on the program and all that. And so I'm thinking, what in the heck I can do? So I do realize that Jungle Scout Greg Mercer, I'm sorry, is his last name, is Greg Mercer, has done a video himself. So I've got that set up, and that's what this stuff here is all about, because I'm going to show you a video, and I hope it comes out real good so you can hear it. But I've got here up because there's the microphones. I've got my microphone right here, and these are the speakers. So I'm trying to get it so you don't get feedback. So that's the reason this is here. So tell you what we're going to do. I'm going to take you over now. We're going to go into the video. It's only about 8-9 minutes, something like that. And then afterwards, why, we'll turn it on. Be glad to answer any questions, or if not, we can take it over there and I can show it to you on Amazon. But like I say, you won't be able to see the results because I'll be able to see it, but you won't, because for some reason on a Google Hangout, when you have the pop-up, it doesn't show. So what can I tell? And I just realized that I don't have my lights on up above. I'm really in bad shape, so excuse me just a minute. Turn that on. There, I hope that helps you. You can see me, see how handsome I am, and all that good stuff. So what can I tell you guys? Let me tell you, we're going to go over here right now. We're going to go to screen share, and we're going to go to this here, and we're going to start this video. And just bear with me. I played with it all afternoon, and I think I've got it down to pretty good science where you won't get much feedback. And it's the best I could do. I'm sorry, it's my fault. Like I said, I should have thought about it, but I didn't. And so anyway, we're going over there. We're going to share, and we're going to be right here. And so here we go. And what is not doing? Hold a minute. Okay, so we're going to stop here just a minute. Excuse me just a minute. I'm going to be gone here just 1 second. I know what the problem is, and I will get it. I will get it right here.
Hey everybody, Greg here.
Okay. Now I'm back here. I'm going to go there, and right here, and share, and we should be fine to go right now. So here we go.
I'm excited to announce that version 2 of Jungle Scout is available. Shoot a quick informal video, let you know about a few of the new features and how they can help you. So I'm on the Amazon store here. Made a quick search for yoga mat. We'll go ahead and hit the JS favicon here. You'll see that overall looks pretty similar. This is cleaned up a little bit. There's some commas in here, a little bit easier to read now. Let's go ahead and dive right into a product page. So on the product page now, I got some feedback that you guys would like to see the actual product that you're on, the estimated sales and revenue data for it. So before, whereas only extracting results on a product page from the customers who bought this item and the customers who viewed this item, now you'll see the top result is for the actual product page that you're on. So we can see right here that this yoga mat it's selling about $1,500 a month for about $27,000 in revenue. So one's obviously selling pretty good. Jungle Scout can now extract results from the brand and the seller pages. So most of you guys already know this, but this right here is the brand, and this right here is the seller. So this seller is selling this brand, but he may also be selling other items under other brands. So let's go ahead and first click the brand name. So these are all the items under this brand name, yes, for all. And you can see there's 100 results. So Jungle Scout can extract results from these pages now. And this is great if you want to spy on a brand. Say you are selling yoga mats and you want to know, you want some ideas for, how you should expand your private label, your brand. This is a great way to kind of get the creative juices flowing. What I like to do is I like to spy on other brands or sellers and then sort by either revenue or sales and see what else is selling well. So this guy is doing pretty well with the yoga mat. He's also looks like doing about $25,000 a month with kettlebell, $23,000 a month for these adjustable dumbbells. And then the other way you look at it is just by estimated sales. So he's selling about $1,000 a month with these foam rollers. Not as much revenue because they're only $8.50. But once again, it's just to get ideas of other items that you could expand your line into, or just to spy on other brands. Let's go back and let's look at the seller himself. So like I said, he might be selling other products besides under the brand name Yes for All. And right away we can see that. Looks like, it's got a camouflage beer belt that's not under that Yes for All private label, as well as some other items. So Jungle Scout can pull results from a page like this. Now keep in mind, this page right here doesn't seem to be sorted by bestseller, or I can't really figure out how Amazon chooses to sort these pages. But you see, we can pull results from this page, and for this particular example, it does look like they have that his bestseller right there, but that next bestseller, those kettlebells, doesn't seem to be on this page. So you need to extract more pages. Or the other thing that I like to do is, instead of just doing it from this page, if you click on this button right here, the Izzo storefront, Jungle Scout's able to extract results from this page too, and Amazon seems to sort this page by some of their best sellers, or at least most of their best sellers seem to be on this front page. So I actually prefer going to this one, the storefront page. So of course, Jungle Scout's extracting all these results. And let's go ahead and extract one more page as well. So in a few seconds here, we'll have 48 results on this page. Now again, we can sort these. So this is a great way to spy on other sellers, see what's selling well for them. So it looks like, of course, the yoga mats there, the kettlebell, most of these things are with the Yes for All private label. So you can see this seller has quite a few items. So let's go back here. The export to CSV file has been approved. I got a lot of feedback from you guys asking to include ASIN numbers and links and a few other things. So I took all that feedback and I have improved the export file. So now when we click it, one of the first improvements here is, before the file name was something generic, I forget, it was content or exporter or similar. Now it's going to be whatever search term you've searched for, or whatever brand page you're on or seller page you're on. So now you don't have to rename all your files. We'll save that. We'll open it up. Now we have a timestamp of the date and time, the search term that you used, or once again, it's going to be the brand name or the seller page you were on, your averages here, and then it's going to now include the ASIN numbers for all these items and a link to get back to the product page. So it's a little better export file here. Just as a reminder, the export file is only going to include whatever items are in the Jungle Scout window when you hit the export button. So if you had exported, a few hundred results, extracted a few hundred results and then hit the export button, this CSV file is going to have, however many hundred results you've extracted. One other page that we can now extract results from are Amazon bestseller pages. I got some feedback from you guys that you really like going to these pages to get product ideas, which I think is a great idea. Before Jungle Scout wasn't able to extract the results from these pages. So let's just look at some of these real quick. Let's go into health and personal care. We can dive down deeper into vision care, whatever, eyeglass care. And let's try extracting results. You can extract results from any of the Amazon bestseller pages. I'm just using this as an example. So say you already had a brand or private label selling eyeglasses, and you want to extend it to offer some eyeglass care products. This would be a great way to get some ideas of some other items you should add, or just to see how well this stuff's selling. So Jungle Scout's going to extract all the results from this page. Looks like there's 20 items on this page. And then, of course, after it's finished, we can sort those by category, rank, or estimated sales, or whatever else. So let's just go back. We'll just try to do one more quick example for you guys. So of course, you make your search, hit the Jungle Scout favicon to extract the results. One more thing I need to point out here. I had this Facebook group here, the Amazon FBA Competitive Edge. This is a Facebook group I just started. And here is where you're going to find a lot of the tips and tricks that I use to grow a successful Amazon business. I'll share videos, little hacks, whatever else I feel would be beneficial for you guys. So I recommend everyone go to the Amazon FBA Competitive Edge Facebook group just by clicking on this link. Join it, and that way you can get updates of what I've used to get the competitive edge in my Amazon FBA business. So this is version 2. I hope you guys enjoy it. If you have any feedback for me of how to improve it more for version 3, let me know. Version 2 is a result of all the feedback I've gotten from you guys. So I've gotten dozens and dozens of emails asking for this or that or little tweaks here and there. And I take all that feedback and I use it to improve the next version. And all the updates are free for you. So there's no reason for you, if you have something you'd really like to see in Jungle Scout, there's no reason for you not to tell me about it so I can make it better for you. So let me know. I hope you guys continue to crush it in your Amazon businesses, and I'll talk to you later.
All right. Let me get back over here. Here we are. That was it. I hope it came out fairly good for you guys. Like I say, let me put some of this stuff back so I can see here.
Everybody, Ryan here, and I get this question all the time. Ryan, what software do you use? Well, until recently, the answer to that question was none. But
oh, wait a minute. I know where we're at. Hold on a minute.
Which is
We got to
Chrome
share
app
again.
that allows me to really take my research to the next level. And the research pertaining to find.
There, I forgot to shut it off. I apologize. Let's go back over here. Now we are, and there we are. Let me get some of this stuff out of the way here. First of all, let me turn on the question and answer app. Like if you got any questions, be glad to ask. Somebody could tell me, did it come out really all right? Could you hear it all right or what? I worked with this afternoon, tried to get it the best I could, especially with these speakers that of mine are sometimes not the best, but I don't know. Let me see if we get this out of the way. Usually I have it over about here, down a little bit. I don't know. Anyway, I got the questions and answers up there. If anybody's got any questions, if you could tell me, could you understand it about Jungle Scout? Believe me, gosh, when it comes to filling out your product pickers worksheets or any of that kind of any of those type of things, man, it cuts your time in way less than half. I don't know if you caught that. The thing that I'm really impressed with is not only does it give you the rank, it also gives you the estimated volume for a month and the estimated dollar volume for a month. And I was playing around with it yesterday, well, this afternoon too, or something like that. I was checking out some other stuff. And man, there's one person in one of the categories I'm in. I'm not going to go into detail here, but he was doing $176,000 a month on one item. Ooh, what can I tell you, folks? I was impressed. What can I say? There's a lot of people making a lot of money out there, and there's no reason why we can't too. So what can I tell you? Somebody said, Don Schaefer says, was a little hard to understand. Was that on Jungle Scout webs? Hold on a minute. I'll put it up here for everybody to see it. Was a little hard. Was that on Jungle Scout website? No, it's not on the Jungle Scout website. What can I tell you? Let me see. Dun, 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 dun. Wait a minute. I'll get it for you here. I'm trying to think how I can do this. I might have to go back. Hold on a minute. Where can I put it though? Oh gosh, Don. Let me go back. Hold a minute. Screen share. Right here. No, let's go with this one here. Let's go over and get this one here again. All right. Here it is here. I've got it. I'll be right back. Coming back. Stop sharing. No. Okay, I'm back. Screen share. I've got it. I don't know how I can put it so you can get it. I think the other thing down below that I used to use is shut off. Gosh, Don, the best thing I can do is when this is over, I'll be glad to send you the link. That's all I can do. I don't see how I can, because I can't put a question in the question and answer box. And I wish I could. And the other one, and I can't do it down there. That's the best I can do. When this is over, I'll send you a link. If anybody else wants one, why, shoot me your email right here, or who you are. If I've got your address or your email address, then I will shoot you a link. I'm sorry about that. Google Hangout has some handicaps, and this is one of them. Like I say, you can't. I can't show a pop-up. Oh, what can I tell you? Oh, you know what I could do? Let me see. I could go. I don't know if you're going to be able to read it. I don't think you will. You'll be able to read it. It's like that there. So just to go through a little bit what he was saying. The neat thing about this is it's just not. Don says, "Okay, yes." What can I say? It's not just on the product. You can go on the product page and you click that, and it's going to bring you all that. But the thing of it is, when you go on the well, the general search page, if you put blue widgets in your bar at Amazon. Oh, and by the way, one thing I forgot to tell you, and he didn't mention it in there, and I don't know why. This only works on the Chrome browser. It's an extension to your Chrome browser. So if you don't have the Chrome browser, why you need to get it. I tell you, I use Chrome all the time. I think I used to use Firefox all the time, and I thought it was the best. But man, not since I started using Chrome. Chrome will outdo Firefox and all the rest of it. I love Chrome, and what can I tell you? This is an extension on the Chrome browser. It works right there. It just goes up in the top right corner. It's a little thing. And when you're on your page, if you click that Jungle Scout, it comes up with a pop-up box, and it gives you all the statistics for on that page. Like if you're on the not the product page, but the search term page. Like if I put blue widgets, and if there's 50 different blue widgets on there, it's going to bring up, and it's going to give you the results for all of those 50 widget listings that are on there. And like I say, it not only gives you the brand, but it also gives you the volume and the estimated dollar volume for that for a month, which is somewhat. That's where I found that one today was $176. I mean, $176,000 a month he was doing in one product. Now, like I say, I was impressed, and I don't get impressed too easily, but I was impressed with that. I thought that was good because it was just one product. What can I tell you? That was good. But the neat thing about this is, and one of the things I found that is really interesting about that is when you go to the like that product, when you took blue widgets. Now, one thing it gives you, and I didn't realize this, but it really makes a lot of sense. It also gives you the category that it's in, because you're going to find in a lot of these. Here I am shaking my finger. That's my critical parent coming at you, but this, because I think this is important when you're doing your research. And like I say, if you're thinking about selling blue widgets and you're in that blue, it brings every blue widget that's listed on Amazon up on that page of Jungle Scout, and then it tells you what category. And you're going to find that blue widgets are probably listed in 2 to 3, if not more, different categories, which means that sometimes the volume will be different. Sometimes you can get more sales by listing in a different category, and you got to be cognizant of that because that is important. And so you can relist your product, put it in a different category, and you might be able to double your sales just because of it. Just and you need to bring that up. That's one of the things that it's sometimes it's the little things that make the big difference, and I can't explain that enough. If you can just a little tweak like changing a category or adding your product to a different category, getting it in there, getting it listed, it makes so much difference. And when can you double your sales sometimes, and that's what's important. It's these little things. Sometimes we think that, oh gosh, we've got it made, we know it all, and all this, and so we're just riding along on our laurels, and we're selling good and everything like this. But instead of riding along, if we be cognizant of this and using different tools like Jungle Scout and that, and we check that out and found out that we could add our product to a different category and maybe double our sales. Wow, wouldn't that be neat? I think it would be neat. At least I'm all excited about that. That's just one of the things about Jungle Scout. I think it's got so many useful things. Now I'm going to tell you, I don't think it's expensive. I think it's 67, 69, 67. I don't remember. It's one of those 67, $69. That link I put over there before, I'm going to be honest with you, that's an affiliate link. That's how sometimes I make some of my money. If you don't want to use that link, you can just go to Jungle Scout over there. That's fine. What can I tell you? Don says thanks. So I'm going to select this. Done. Also gives the customers also looked at these. Yes, but well, that you can get on the customer. That also comes on the regular Amazon listing. The customer also looked at these. That's a standard listing, Don. But yeah, it's important. And I can post in the. Can you email me and I can post in the question box? We can sure try that a minute if you want. Hold on just a minute. Let me see. I think I got it in here. Okay. You know what? I closed. Oh man. No, I close my email program when I go on this because it takes up some bandwidth in that. And when I'm doing on this, I want my bandwidth to be as best as possible. So I close down a lot of my products. And if I open it up, it's going to go in. Yeah, it's not going to be very easy for me to do it. I'm sorry about that, but what can I tell you? Like I say, I'll be glad to email it to you afterwards. I'm sorry. I should have given it to you before so you could post it in there, but I'm going to learn from one of these days that I know that's what when Dwayne Malik's got over there, my hearing aid is bugging the heck out of me tonight. But I know that's one of the best things. That's one of the things I know about Dwayne Malik's show, because Darla is man, she's before it's even out of Dwayne's mouth. Darla has got the thing posted up there, the link and all that, and it's so neat. And what can I tell you? But I'm sorry about that, but I can't, because if I start this up, it won't dislodge this, but it'll come up here, and I won't be able to control the screen and everything else. So if anybody else wants it beside Don, I will be glad to send you the link. And you can also over at my website, privatelabelselling.com, you'll find I've got a new section on tools. The only thing I've got is I have a review written on this Jungle Scout. And like I say, excuse me just a minute, but this is really bugging me. I don't know what's wrong. I've got these little hearing aids, as you can see. They help me. What can I tell you? I am. I'll tell you, I'm 72. I'm getting there, and the hearing is kind of gone. But sometimes that's good, and sometimes it's bad. But anyway, it's bugging me tonight for some reason, and I don't know why. So what can I tell you? Let me see. Anybody, any other questions? I'd be glad to answer some questions, whether it's on Jungle Scout or it's on private label or it's on anything else. Uh, I'm here. We've got oh gosh, we've got almost a half an hour to go. I didn't realize it. That video was just that, and I had planned to do a PowerPoint like usual and take you over to Amazon and use the Jungle Scout program myself. And I think, and then like I say, at 7 o'clock this morning or before, I woke up and think that ain't gonna work and I know that because on wholesale brands, or I've tried that with 2 or 3 times, and for some reason Google Hangout will not show a pop-up. The pop-up will be on my screen, but you won't be able to see it. It just kind of ignores it like it's not even there. And I wish they'd change that. So what can I tell you? I don't really have that much say over it is what I'm trying to say. So unless somebody wants me to make me head of Google or something like that, which would probably be all right. But they've got that new person coming in from Chasers is one of the big things. Google's coming in. The financial officer is coming into Google. So what can I tell you? It also looks good for definitely. Hold on here. Let me get this up here. Don says also looks good for finding wholesale accounts. Yes, Don. It like I say, it just really blew my mind because I looked at it a long time ago, and the version 1 I didn't think was really that much, but this version 2, he has improved it so much that I think it's it's the best thing since chopped chicken liver. What can I tell you? It does what it says, and these are all the different pages that it does. I wrote this down, so like I say, but bear in mind it only works on the Chrome browser. But if you don't have the Chrome browser, if you go to my website, privatelabelselling.com, click on tools and on Jungle Scout, and you'll see it. I've even got a link in there for you to go to Chrome and get the Chrome browser downloaded. To me, like I say, since I started using Chrome, it is Internet Explorer. I don't think I still got it on my computer anymore. But I did have Firefox, and I thoroughly love Firefox. But since I started using Google Chrome, as far as I'm concerned, that's where it's at. And what can I tell you? So Don says it also looks good for finding wholesale accounts. Yes, it does find wholesale accounts. But the thing I like about it is I was really blown away by the estimated volume and the estimated sales dollar volume and the estimated number of units sold for a month. And that really helps out a lot. Now, I know it's not accurate down to the one, but it's a very good estimate from what I can see. And I checked it out of some of the things I know and what they estimated on. And boy, they were pretty much right on. So I like I say, I was impressed. I think Jungle Scout is top notch. I think it's one of the products, and I don't recommend products. You know me, I think this is the first time I ever have, because like I say, I'm just not, we've got that product pickers worksheet. You go in and you check all that stuff up, and the thing I like about it is good because you get to research and you get to know that stuff. If you just have it all done for you, and Jungle Scout doesn't, it does it for you, but it puts it out in such a way that it causes you to think and makes you understand exactly what's going on and why your money's going where it is and what you need. And if it's telling you that if you take this product and you're going to sell 300 a month, then by gosh, you better get it when you order. You better order at least 600 or so you got a 2-month supply, whatever your restock time frame is, and you set that up with Google. Gosh darn it, I'm talking about Google. You set that up with Amazon, set your restocking, tell them when you want to notify that it's time to restock. They notify you, you send that order in and get that product sent to Amazon before it runs out. And that's what it's all about. And boy, I just think that Jungle Scout is wonderful. But like I say, I've got plenty of time here tonight. We've got quite a few viewers on here. And so be glad to answer any questions you got. Doesn't have to be on Jungle Scout. It could be on anything to do with private label, anything to do with wholesale, retail arbitrage. pretty good at that. I did a lot of retail arbitrage, did a lot of wholesale, did a lot of private label. So the only thing I've never really done that much is the consignment shops and stuff like that. I just never have. I nothing wrong with that. There's a lot of people making good money at it, but like I say, it's one of those things where you build a job and not a business. And I'm more interested in teaching you guys how to build a business, how to build something that you can sell, build something that you can enjoy, you can pass on to your kids or whatever. So oh, what can I tell you? That's where I'm at, and that's what it's all about. Yeah, and so like I say, it's we've got a few minutes left. We got about 20 minutes left. If I can answer any questions, if not, why we will just probably sign off here tonight, and I can go sit and watch some television with my wife, which is I usually don't get a chance to on Thursday night because my wife is one that's early to bed, up early in the morning. She's up way before me, and I go to bed about a couple hours after her. And tell you that when you're 72, I don't know. What can I tell you, guys? What can I tell you? This old geezer hood, or what do you want to call it, is sometimes it's got some advantages and sometimes it's not. And anyway, I do enjoy life. My wife is a number one. She's neat. And but anyway, she does. She's a matter of fact, I wouldn't be surprised if she isn't already in bed. She usually is always in bed by the time I get done with this, and so she's probably heading that way now, or something like that. So what can I tell you? I'm not trying to stick to it. Here we got some Don Schaefer. All right, I'm going to put that up there. Don, congratulations. I think that is neat. My first product, which I showed you, is now selling 2 to 3 a day organic now. That's all right, Don. That's good. Let's get that thing up there where we're selling 10, 20 a day. And we can do it. A few promotions, a few different things like that. I have to get with you, and we'll have to come up with some stuff because that is really neat. 2 to 3 a day now. That is all right. That's what it's all about. And that's what I like to see. You know, you start somewhere. We don't start these things and you come in and start selling something we sell 100 a day and all that. That just doesn't happen. We start 2 to 3. We're going to get it up to 10 a day. We get 20 a day, and we're going to get that thing going because it's all organic promotion. We can do the promotions. We can show you how to do the promotions. It's all on the course. So gosh darn it. But Don and Bonnie, I am so proud. I think you guys are neat. Gosh darn it. And newlyweds yet, so what can I tell you? What can I tell you? I just think you guys are all right. And congratulations, so that is really neat, Don. That is really neat. So I guess we're not going to have many more questions tonight. So I guess it's 8:40 according to my clock here. I shall. I guess we will sign off for tonight. I thank you. If you go over to just if we're gonna touch a base for those of you that don't. Last week we announced, or did I even announce? I don't know. A few people have asked me on the course for a payment plan. So I put a 3-payment plan down there. It's down at the bottom of the course page where there's a click to buy now button, and then there's also going down, and there's a 3-payment option. So you're welcome to take advantage of that. It's 3 payments of 120 instead of 1 payment of 349. So I make you $11 more if you take the 3-payment option. What can I tell you, guys? Anyway, I appreciate you, and like I say, if I can help you out, get a hold of me. I'm Terry Shire at Google Plus. I'm on Enduring Bamboo on Facebook. I'm all over the place. You can get a hold of me. I'm not that hard to do. A lot of people do, but get a hold of me, and whatever I can do to help you, I will. So with that being said, I'm going to sign off, and I shall see you next week, and we're going to have a good time. So